Hi everyone. Well, today's a bit of a special day for me. It's a bit of a homecoming of sorts. Behind me, what you can see is one of the blocks that I was responsible for reforesting after they had harvested it. This block would have been helicopter logged with a Sky Crane back in 1997 when we were still using those pieces of equipment here in the interior for logging. With it being so steep as it was and the access being extremely poor, we only had one little bit of road access at the very top of the block. There's no way that we could site prep it. So it was a raw plant. We were able to have at least one winter of the slash being crushed down under the snow to kind of settle things out a bit, but for the most part it was a pretty slashy block. We came in the following spring in 1998. We had to fly in the trees, fly in the planters. Yeah, it was a bit of an ordeal to get it planted. But something that is special for me is the sense that this is one of the first blocks that I was ever involved with when it came to fertilizing at the time of planting with RTI Teabag Fertilizer. At the time, the only one that we really had available to us was the biopack, so that's what this would have been used with. We would have planted with a mix of spruce and cedar. But here it is, 2023. These trees have been on site now growing for 16 growing seasons. And it's quite exciting to see how things have recovered over that time. So the thing that I really want to point out about this block that's really neat is that when we came into this, of course, we fertilized at the time of planting because there's just absolutely no way we could allow the brush to take over and never have to have the obligation of going back. The expense of doing that would have been just astronomical. So we wanted to make sure that we did everything right the first time. So with the fairly quick regen delay, we used large stock, which would have been the 412A 1+0 spring trees. And then we teabag fertilized. What was really awesome was the fertilizer really helped the trees kick into gear. We came back 5 years later and we could already declare it free growing. So what an awesome response. Saved us an absolute ton of money as far as regeneration is concerned. Just a very good success story, and something that I can encourage anybody who's working in these wet belt areas with a lot of brush. If the whole program comes together properly, you can accomplish a lot with teabag fertilizer and getting your trees above the brush and to free growing without any further intervention.